Okay, so I need to go to the library wing, I guess. Which is... that's not it, that's Plexus. So we need to find the appropriate wing. And then enter from there, I think. Which does not seem to be where I'm headed at all. That's Ares. Unless I'm reading this wrong, possibly. What is this? Can I do something with this? Is this a thing I can touch? Nah, not really. Okay. So if that's Plexus, there it is, Libra. So I think this might be the only one open to me right now. And my mission is... it says assess the... it says to assess stuff in Libra's wing, but... that might be where I just came from. That might be where the life support was. I was gonna say this all kind of looks similar, but then I've realized now that's probably wrong because it just looks similar because it's a spaceship and they weren't designing all the hallways in like kooky cool ways for people to like differentiate them. That's what the point of the words are for. That is the differentiation itself. There's just trash floating in here, and something about that is severely sad, to be honest, especially next to this thing that just says green space. And it just has like a bunch of trash next to it, even though green space seems just to be a food service for them. So I guess I'm gonna go through here. If I can squeeze my way through. Perfect. Sarah Baker. Oh, was this her, this was Sarah's quarters? I'll give that a listen.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
They can't send ships up because the MPT's gone? How did we send send our own ship up then? Also, look at this guitar. Can I play this? Oh, I can. There's something cynically fun about that. There's all these little books. Assuming if I touch them, they'll go careening. Treasure Under the Sea of Gold by Pierre Lunet. I wonder if that's a real book. Or are these like fake? I can't read the backs. They're spinning too much. Okay. What is this? There's something over there that looks like I can maybe interact with now that I have the system back up, but let's see what this is. This might be the only thing I can interact with besides the guitar. Council member Leverd. The MPT is still offline. What's going on? Backup power is finally running up here at the station, and we're repairing the Pearson elevator to take us down to Copernicus Moon Hub to provide any assistance. You might need to bring the MPT back online. We're coming. Please be safe. Sarah Baker, Pearson Station Lead Engineer. I'm a little confused as if Sarah's alive or dead at this point, because part of me thought with the email chain that I saw earlier about the ASE unit and everything between her and Maria, and they mentioned Rolf Rolfson, I thought Sarah was still alive, and I thought she was the only survivor. But I could be wrong about that situation in general. Also, this bunk doesn't look like it has too much more to explore in it, so I'm gonna kind of head out of here. There's Rolf's cabin. Can I go into Rolf's? Oh. You get to see a little bit of like their life and what exactly their life kind of held. Like she had the guitar in there for the music and the creativity aspect, and she had all the books and everything. And here this man is like fully obsessed with, is this Earth? Is he looking back at Earth, or is it? I thought it was just gonna be space in general, because everything in here seems to be space exploration. But I guess Earth is part of space. Moon Man, I mean, look at, yeah, this is fully, he's just a space nut. Moon Man, first contact. The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it, he discovers clues of an old friend. Convinced that they may still be alive on the moon, he doubles his effort to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. What? This just sounds like what they're dealing with in real life. Am I crazy? Did he write this? He didn't write this, did he? It doesn't have an author tag on it, so maybe he did. It doesn't look like there's really anything else in here that matters on this side. I know, whoops, I'm spinning. I'm really bad at the orientation of this. Reminder. Okay, this matters. Collect. They have changed the code again. New code is 2539. Got it. Got it. Thank you. And then what do you have here? Is this just more lore? Dear Mr. Robertson, I'm one of the few survivors. Okay, this is from Maria. Okay, hold up. Dear Mr. Robertson, I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I've recently come across a fragment recovered from the cryogenerator and was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ASE to project holographic data from that day? I want to find out what really happened at Huygens. Maria Gonzalez. Dear Miss Gonzalez, I've inspected the generator fragment you sent over, but I can't find anything conclusive. As for holographic data, it's unfortunately location-based. Holograms can only be projected where they occurred. If the Lunar Council ever clears access to Huygens again, I think the best thing to do is to bring your ASE and check holographic data there. Rolf Robertson. That feels like it's gonna come up later. Like it's gonna need to be something I deal with. I was worried for a second that was a hologram and that I was being dumb looking into it. So I need to find where that code goes. I need to look at the database to see what we have. And I think that really confirms what I was thinking earlier. I was wrong. It wasn't Sarah Baker that was the lone survivor. It was Rolf Robertson. Oh, I forgot what the code was already. Should be in here somewhere. 2539. Okay. 2539. Correct. Oh, there's a lot here. Imagine being the only person flying up into this world to inspect what is essentially, or at least what it seems like, a graveyard. Like this entire moon station has become one giant graveyard. But not only a graveyard, it's almost a time capsule of their life. Because when everything ends in space, it doesn't just, like, it doesn't get blown away. I mean, unless the actual ship is blown apart at some point and things are spilling out of it, and then they just are constantly moving in space. But no, it's just like, it's just stuck here in this, like, perennial time capsule. Council member MacArthur, this is 2054, October 9th. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but again we missed our milestone due to some shipments being repeatedly canceled. When can we expect the Lunar Council to approve further shipments? Sarah Baker. Wait. That was October. No, that was no, I have the months and days mixed up. The month is the second one. So this is actually, September 10th. And then on September 16th, so 6 days later, Baker was responded to by William MacArthur. The Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the moon. For the time being, I recommend you make do with what you have. We all do down here. So this is about the station, and then they had something going on the moon that they were more prioritized about, and I guess the Lunar Council lived on the moon? New construction. Is the Huygens facility finally being repaired? It's about time that place opened up again. There's too much knowledge buried there since the cryosleep malfunction. Suffice it to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. Access to the Huygens research facility remains restricted until further notice. Why? Why have y'all restricted everything? What is this? K2 node event. Override functions. This seems like a lot of coding that I don't understand. This looks fun. What is this? Boop. Maybe nothing of importance. Oh, there's something here though. Okay. I'm floating way too fast. I wish there was a way, like in Outer Wilds, how there's that way where you can kind of like match velocity. It's not quite as easy here unless I'm missing something. Feature checklist, Sarah Baker, ASE remote control update, ASE human behavior update, robot arm software. We're still working on the hologram playback in the Astro tool. The space elevator needs its weekly maintenance, which it hasn't had that maintenance in a long time. And ask Rolf to answer Maria's message. He did answer that. We saw that earlier. Okay. They had a lot of coffee up here. What does this do? Diagnose? Transmitter and receiver are offline. Connection to MPT network not established. Diagnose, so we need to contact the moon base. No connection. Everything's offline. So we need more power. Rotate station for additional power. What? Hold up, can I look at that? So we need to get the space elevator working. Power rotation engine is in the Ares wing. So I need to go to the Ares wing and rotate power, whatever that means. I'm assuming that means research and development was going to be in Orion. Look at their like cute little desks that were next to each other. It's adorable. I can inspect it. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. So just research and development. And then I can't really read the script, so I'm thinking to use this. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't show me what the script is. I couldn't read the like really squiggly lines. I was struggling there. And then here we have nothing. Oh, that is creepy. I'm nowhere near that door. Is someone else? Is there like a body that's gonna be floating through here soon? Activating doors on me? I really don't need that to be a thing. Evacuation procedure. In case of emergency, please pay attention to the following guidelines. Space station evac notice. Travel to Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus or minus 1 hour before departure. So I'm guessing give or take. Please leave your possessions behind. Travel to space station. Full elevator. This is for Moon Hub. Full elevator lockdown. You have plus or minus 1 hour. Please leave your possessions behind. Make sure to wear a spacesuit. So if I'm going to Moon Hub, wear spacesuit. If you're evacuating, well, I guess if you're evacuating Moon Hub, use spacesuit. If you're evacuating space station, you don't need one because you're going to Moon Hub. If both faculties are in emergency state, report to your station operator for evacuation instructions. Although I would assume here I would still need my spacesuit because it seems like everything's just without power right now, which means that you wouldn't necessarily have air down in the normal Moon Hub. I keep thinking I can do something with all these buttons and everything, and I keep not having anything I can do with them. This kind of looks like I can just because it's glowing a bit, but I don't think it's online. Unless I can just scan it, maybe? Nope, no scanning it. Maybe that's just the color of the material too, though. Kind of like how they did like these like RGB lava looking keyboards. Space Tech Magazine, reflection of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction, an interview with Dr. Rosa Laverde. We heard that name earlier. In this edition, we interviewed WSA Lunar Council member Dr. Rosa Levert about the cause of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction and how we can avoid this type of catastrophe in the future. So what happened? Did the cryosleep, when they said the cryosleep malfunctioned, did everyone in cryosleep die? Except for Maria Gonzalez, who was apparently the lone survivor, and she was reaching out. And it seems like there might be some connection between the cryosleep malfunction and the actual blackout of the moon hub, or I guess the MPT station, which I'm assuming is on the moon hub, unless I'm misremembering this. These all look frosted over, actually. Are these dead people? Am I looking at dead people, or are these just suits? The Orion wing's under construction. I think we need to be going back to... Let me check my objective. Yeah, I think I need to go back to the Ares wing. Oh, you reach it through the Orion wing. Okay, so we keep going this way. And I can't do anything with this. I think really I'm probably spending a little too much time because I don't actually have to do things, but that says airlock on it. So I do not assume I want to like immediately press that button. Oh, that's on the other side. Plasma cutter primed and ready to cut locks. What have I done? What have I done? Okay. I think I'm about to end up going out in space. This might be problematic. Are we ready? I'm assuming I wouldn't have been able to get out there just by pressing the button. Would have had to use that thing. Oxygen is depleting. That is fine. This has a lot of locks on it. I should have cut those locks instead before I opened up this frickin' door. But I am an idiot, and I do idiot things. Can I press this again? Would it? No? So we're stuck here now. Airlock. Wait, no, I only cleared one side. Oh, okay. Read? It can be safely removed from the servo arm and then attached to a socket on the right-hand glove. Well, can we use that? So now I have a plasma arm? That's pretty cool. Oh, I am part of the X-Men. Let's do this thing. Boom. 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 I like this. I like this a lot. I have no aim with it. I'm really bad at aiming, but I do have it. I think I missed. No, I got it. Do I run out of battery here? Wait, did I only need to cut like one section off? I don't really need to cut this whole thing, do I? I'm gonna do it anyways. For safety reasons. And then we're gonna suck up this oxygen. This oxygeno. I think that actually kind of screwed me. We're just gonna go this way. I'm bouncing a little too much. Oh, oxygen. Oh, so now I can cut these things open and just get my own oxygen? Oh wait, that's on the left and the right. I'm not really good with the cutting mechanic, but that's okay. I also probably didn't need that. There's oxygen on the bottom and the left. Part of me, did you only have one? I think I wasted more time cutting that open than I did actually needing. I could have just moved past it. I'm floating too much. Hold up. Went the wrong way. This free floating thing's freaking me out a bit. Okay, keep an eye on things to the left and right. Like this. For example. This seems important. I don't exactly know why, but if it's got a lock, we're gonna bust it. Which isn't a good idea, probably in real life, as locks are kind of important to things. But I guess if everything's malfunctioning, like there's gotta be a reason why something's locked, you know what I mean? But instead you just have me just like busting open everything. I don't even see the point of that. I could have just went around, right? Oh no, it was like a cage. I see. Now I'm just spinning a lot. Let's actually do the task at hand so that we...
Ground control to Juno 1. We're still not reading anything.
That scared the crap out of me.
Is everything under control up there?
Yeah, everything's fine, but you just scared the crap out of me. Anytime there's gonna be like some random sound that I haven't heard in a while, it's gonna freak me out a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've just gotten used to the fact that we are traveling this entire world alone, and then they're out here like Fortuna 1. Also, what exactly is my name? Is my name Fortuna 1? Will I just forever be known as Fortuna 1? I need to get through here. This seems... What is this, though? This seems important. I don't have a lot of time, but I do have about a minute to spare, I'd say. It looks like a giant cosmic butthole, to be honest with you. It's a little on the nose. That's what it reminded me of. Alex. And can I go this way? Okay, I'm running out of time here. I just want to look around a bit. Make sure I wouldn't miss anything specific, because like things like that seem to matter. And like they're giving me oxygen and stuff here. I probably don't need the oxygen. I can't cut it. I guess it's just part of a spaceship. But that should close it up, right? And now we don't have to worry about our oxygen depleting anymore. Instead, we'll listen to this baby.
Assembling section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just
I
happened?
can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
So this was 1 minute before the blackout. It seems that something bad happened. Obviously, we already knew that. But I don't think it would be like, I think it's mechanical. I don't think it's actually like it might be like an oversight and a malfunction, and maybe like the Lunar Council was just like and just like cut corners and was trying to bury it under the rug by avoiding all the Hugen stuff. I don't know. Also, it kind of seems like Sarah's the monitor typically, because it says Sarah monitors Rolf. So is he the? But it says she's also the lead engineer. So maybe just, you know, that was just what was going on in that mission specifically. Like they were working on something and they're like, well, listen, I'll monitor you tonight. Maybe I'm reading too much into the verbiage there. Maybe monitor just means like maybe she was just keeping him company. Maybe it was his I keep saying mission, but like maybe it was just his project that he was working on. She was like, I'll keep you company. Like maybe that's all it was. But she definitely noticed something extremely fishy. And if it is more like work related and she was on some sort of like communication thing to make sure like nothing of his was going bad, because I would assume in space you probably have to like have somebody be like, okay, well, I'll monitor all your oxygen levels and etc. And you just worry about repairing. That way they can kind of focus on the task at hand. Also, this is a side note, but what is this thing I keep bumping into? I've seen these everywhere. Is this the helium like stuff? What is this? Looks like a silver bar. Are they making moon? They pay here, like it kind of looks like a silver bar mixed with a bit of like the cash you would see at a bank all rolled up. Makes me feel like they're making moon bucks, even though this is probably not what it is. It's probably just the energy source, the helium. I don't know. All right, am I missing anything in the database besides what we just scanned? This was the cryosleep. Oh, this is the cryosleep machinery. After the cryosleep generator in the Huygens research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent the fragment to Pearson Space Station mechanic Rolf Robertson for assessment. Outward. Orion wing plate. Though operational, the Pearson Space Station was never completed. Sarah and Rolf oversaw construction of the final wing until the Lunar Council member MacArthur suspended shipments of materials such as this panel, diverting all resources to a classified project on the moon. Which is where I'm assuming things went pretty badly. Also, it kind of plays into my theory of maybe this Lunar Council was potentially cutting corners. So that's the elevator to the moon hub. Okay. And I think that's eventually what we're trying to get here. Ares wing is storage and life support, so that's where we're at now. But yeah, it's starting to seem like cut an emergency. This is a pretty big emergency, I would say. I can hold it for a bit. It looks like it. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. It makes it look like it maybe runs out of charge after a while. Why am I getting out of the way? Like I can't just push it out of my way. That looks, I would say, dangerous. Seems very dangerous to me. Can I laser those by chance? No. What is that stuff in there? I'm assuming we'll find out later. But yeah, no, I think it really like speaks to like my theory that perhaps they were cutting corners. They also might know. Oh geez, this corner seems safe over here. They also might just know what happened with Huygens, and then they're trying to hide it. Is this like a platforming challenge? I don't like it. Oh, we take this out and we'll be fine, right? Do I just cut it? I overcharge it, and that makes all the electricity go away. Cool. That's my working theory, though, is that they know what happened. It could even be because of something they did, like cutting corners, and they're just trying to protect themselves and a bit of their like project. Maybe it's one of those things where like people don't need to know. Like, what the heck is this though? What are these things? Is that water? Is this? What is this? Would water float like this in space? Or any sort of liquid, I guess? This is a chemical maybe I shouldn't be like putting my face into, possibly. We seem to be in some sort of lab. Or maybe not. I thought these were microscopes, but these may be just like stands for something. At first I thought they were microscopes. Yeah, I don't know what that is. There's a little chemical thing there. Okay. My objective updated. Oh, there's a battery there. Oh, this is what they mean by rotating power. Oh, okay. Provide power to the station rotation engine. Old place I used to work at. I mean, I guess I still kind of work there from time to time, but they have things like this. So does this provide power to it to make it roll, or can I take this away? If I was to take this away, would I be able to still roll said thing? Or is it now unable to be rolled? Also, what in the heck is inside of it? Okay, so you need this in there to roll it. The inside looks so weird. It will not let me put it back in. Are we sure? Was I never able to roll these? No, I can still turn them. I just can't turn that one. these do we have? Is this a puzzle here? Like, can I move it from 1 to 1? I'm in this room now. I'm actively stuck. Oh, I bet I cut these. Okay. This is pretty crazy. Like, obviously she didn't pack a laser cutter with her because of the simple fact that she didn't know what she was coming into. So we're actually pretty lucky that we found a laser cutter. I also don't know if our team would have the resources anymore.
Life support energy supply at 40%.
Oh, that's not great. Listen, it'll be fine. We're just gonna put this back in. I'm gonna need life support not to be at 40%. But like, we might not have the resources anymore needed because we're not government supported. We're independent. Jeez. Jeez. Please tell me there's a way to overload that. There's still... life support's still online. It's just a little low. To be fair, we're not really supporting a ton of people anymore. It's just me. I think this is just platforming and I'm gonna fail. And I know I'm gonna fail and I hate it. Just gonna try to go really slow. Ah. Okay. I felt like I got shocked in real life. I don't know if y'all could tell by the sound. When I take this out, that should take the electricity away. Jesus. My entire body shook and I freaked out. I really don't want to just... like, if we're at 20%, taking one more battery is gonna feel like... it's gonna feel like we're going to 0%. Also, what is inside these boxes? What are you? But also, we're rotating the power. So from here on out, it's gonna be a time-based thing. I think. Because we're not getting rid of the power completely. We're just rotating it so we can get into a place. So that makes me feel like we're taking the power from one side of the station and putting it on the other. Which doesn't mean that we're going to have life support at 0%. It's going to mean I'm going to have a time to get the batteries back onto that side. Whereas we've been taking this part really, really slow, I would say. Okay, let's go to the top. We're not going to have that luxury on the further. Is it B or A that goes down? I think it's B. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Stop moving. I don't know how to get through here. Maybe I can just go down without... I'm gonna die. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's getting bleak. It's getting so frickin' bleak. Oh, I'm screwed. I am screwed. I am screwed. Am I not rotating it? I thought I was actually like
Power fully
moving.
redirected from life support to rotation engine. Access control center to activate engine.
Life support's failing. Shoot. Okay. That's okay. I thought I was rotating it and life support was going to be coming back. But I guess we don't necessarily have time for life support anymore. Which means I shouldn't, like, waste my time looking around, but you know me. I have to satiate my curiosity somehow.
Oxygen reserves low.
I understand. That's a little sparky. Oh, we're back.
Life support offline. Oxygen reserves.
Let me check what I'm doing. Start the station rotation engine in the control center. Let's return to the control center in Libra Wing. Okay. So I need to go through Libra Wing. Our oxygen's just going away. Very soon it's gonna start a timer.
Life support offline.
Yep.
Oxygen reserves nearly exhausted.
Listen, I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best I can. I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm a little lost. Control center. There we go. This is such a stupid thing that we're doing. Activating rotation engine. Great.
Superior One, PSMS started its outer ring rotation. Looks like you're making yourself.
Yeah, I would say oxygen's pretty critical right now. Not me panicking the shit out. Oh my god. Oh! I'm not good at quick action. Oh. Give me this. Oh no. I don't like this game right now. This is like my worst part as a gamer. There's this like time trial quick action stuff. I have no rhythm. And weirdly enough, rhythm is required. Like when I say I have no rhythm, people are like, well, you're not playing Dance Dance, whatever. No, I'm not. But I don't think you understand. Rhythm isn't just like music, if you will. Do I need that? Is it just a light? Rhythm is a little bit of everything. I'm gonna die. I need that oxygen. You're making me feel real bad about myself. Also, our main character is a frickin' badass. Like, amazingly... Oh! What? No! Ah! What? You little teaser, you. What do we do now? Oh, I needed that. Oh, I didn't do it. I'm gonna die now. Because I didn't do that, I'm going to die. How lovely for us all. I needed to cut that thing. I was too focused on the teasing. Oh well, we're gonna try it again, won't we? At least we get to see what happens when we die. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. I do like the little thing they do with the oxygen depleting, where it's like your vision starts to go hazy, because that's what happens in real life, if I'm not mistaken. Also, the game fully knew what they were doing, because like I saw all that oxygen and I was like, finally a reprieve, we're at the end. I was like, I'm assuming I'll need to suck up all that oxygen and then go for like one big push, and instead the game was like, it was a joke, kid. You don't get oxygen ever again. It won't let me cut that. Why am I all the way up here right now? That's freaking me out. Can I have this? Oh. I'm kind of bumping around a lot, which makes me wonder if I can actually. No. I thought maybe. Why is it not cutting? Oh, it's not cutting that. Please? Hello? Hello? Please? Thank you. I'm gonna go right. I think there's some oxygen here. I think I can make it to that. I don't fully know though. This part's freaking me out. It looks like there's electricity in here. So let's just grab that oxygen and bail. Did I call it oxygen? Yes, I did. This intense music, I could live without right now. It's not adding to my ability to perform tasks at a high pressure stake. I'll tell you that. Hello, oxygen. Thank you. Oh, I actually need to cut it. Hello? Hello? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. God, my spacesuit would have been full of poop. Full of poop. I'm telling you right now. The idea of that. I mean, I was feeling the pressure just here at home with my headphones on. I would consider that stellar game design, what they did. Like, that's absolutely amazing game design to really make you feel that pressure. And I think it really throws you off with that surprise tease of oxygen, like the big oxygen. Okay. Open doors. Are the doors open? So there might be oxygen down here still. I was thinking that this thing would be... This is 5 years after the blackout. I was thinking this place might be like fully depleted of oxygen, and I guess I am wrong. ASE is required to get in there. I am back in third person, I've noticed, which must mean I'm out of like space survival. I don't think I can push that. So that's interesting. I can just kind of explore around a bit. ASE, the software behind your faithful companion. I like that it's got a little ribbon on it. Dear Sarah, I found this book and thought you might like it. Please accept it as a thank you for all the emotions you programmed into my ASE. May this book inspire you to program many more. With kind regards, Rosa Laverde. There is that name again. That name is everywhere. And the biggest issue is I can't remember the first time I saw it. Wait, there's two things to inspect. Old inspectable replace? What? What is this? It's just a cup? It's just food? This doesn't do anything. I keep hitting Y to replace it, and I'm not actually able to replace it. Part of me wonders if that's like a separate game thing I haven't quite learned yet. We're about to get a new audio log.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update you when I find something.
Why do they only have 40 minutes? Yet I have so much time. Or do I only have 40 minutes and I don't realize? Like, what was the issue that gave them only 40 minutes? Oh, it was a blackout. There was no power, so there was no oxygen, right? And then they had to leave? Like the actual evacuation team had to go? Or is this oxygen here and the evacuation team just was only going to be able to stay for 40 minutes before they had to leave? And so if they didn't solve this in 40 minutes, they just had to head home and not worry about it. Also, I'm going to inspect those things. But before I do... Actually, I don't... Oh, I wanted to see if this was the only path. I was gonna say, I almost forgot completely what I was gonna do. I wanted to see if this was the only path. It does look like that, because I was wondering if that was a separate hallway too. Okay. There's a sprint feature. We have to remember that. It's weird. It's like going from a game where I've been primarily in space to being back on the ground. It's just a really weird feeling, and it's something I have to imagine astronauts themselves probably deal with when they get back on land. Antidepressants. Jeez. Isn't this a kid's room? This kid's dealing with depression too? So badly that they had to have antidepressants? That's really sad. Priscilla Flowers, 5 lessons to make you a perfect parent. Ooh, no, it's not a... Well, I guess it's a kid and a parent's room. That's it. I like how our character can only read the front and the back of a cover. No book will be read. Claire, me. So they're dealing with the sadness of me. There's a teddy bear. Oh, they're a little doctor. And they have like an ASE, it looks like. Me, Rosa, love ASE, Teddy. What? Does that say me, Rosa? Mr. Rosa? Me, Rosa. ASE, a Teddy. Oh, wait, maybe it's just me, the Teddy, and maybe Rosa's the ASE? No. I'm confused. Is there a Rosa here? If there's a Rosa in this classroom, please raise your hand. This is a super creepy bed frame hanging thing. Like you just, it looks like when people stretch like the skin of an animal and turn it into art, or what they call art, I should say. And then put them above their bed. It's something I've seen done down south. But instead of an animal, they just stretched moonskin? Or at least painted something that looks like moonskin. Council private quarters, William MacArthur. Wait, so whose quarters was I just in? Isaac Johansson. That makes sense. That pans out. Because that was his daughter that he took. Which I'm still weirded out that he only took one kid to the moon. Do you not love the other kid? Like, what happened there? Was there a custody thing? No, because the mom died. So there wasn't a custody thing. Why did you take only one child to the moon with you? World Secret Service. This is to certify that Chief Operation Director W. MacArthur was honorably discharged from the World Secret Service for years of excellence, diligence, and distinguished service. Good for you, mate. At least it's not dishonorably, I guess. MacArthur, brief update. The evacuees from Toomba are settled in. MacArthur, the bedlam at Toomba can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Isaac Johansson, Lunar Council. Good, then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifice, Isaac. Survival comes at a cost. Soon the events of Toomba will just be a faint memory. Time to leave this all behind. I'm like running towards my theory of like, oh, William MacArthur, Lunar Council leader, cut a lot of corners to do something and it screwed everyone. Like, it's like being solidified the further we go in. Also, the Bedlam at Toomba? I'm assuming Toomba's a place. Bedlam? What does that mean? I need to know more of the English language because apparently I don't know enough. What is a Bedlam? I'll have to search that up after I finish filming this episode. This is Rosa Laverde, Lead Lunar Research Division. Okay. Can I scan this? No? Objective, MPT 100% Earth coverage. That's helium, helium-3. MPT, fusion reactor. Science. Good. I will commit that science to memory. Thank you very much. What is this? Oh. WSA recruits top scientists to Lunar Council in preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon. The WSA has filled the ranks of Lunar Council established to coordinate the WSA efforts on the moon. 2 seats remain unfulfilled until top scientists Dr. Rosa Laverde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the positions. Laverde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions across the globe and was recently appointed mission commander to the lunar expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is to lead the colony together with Laverde and Johansson. To many, the appointment of Dr. Laverde comes as no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is a leading expert in the fields of fusion energy development and helium-3, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel MPT. Operating on the borders between architecture and technical design, Dr. Johansson is renowned for the eponymous, there's another English word I don't know, Johansson settlements. The settlements, designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert, have given Johansson a unique insight into construction on physically hostile environments. It is believed that their joint knowledge and experience will prove vital to the colonization of the moon and establishment of the MPT, the vast network meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to Earth. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad plan. Well, that's cynical as fuck. Like, that's... Okay, well, listen. I don't like that. How hopeful we were. What happened? What's going on here? Also, that doesn't sound like a bad plan, though. Like, the 2 scientists sound like they're the proper people to pick for the job if everything is as it says it is. What is this? Fusion energy equations. Toomba reactor plus MPT to something to Pearson to Earth. For a second, I thought that just said to peasants. I was like, what? To the Earth, peasants? We're giving all this to the Earth, peasants? Station power very low. Run diagnostic at MPT control center, MPT network offline. Oh, looky there. Wow. That is gorgeous. Once again, just another gorgeous part of this game. Speech, Crossroads, Toomba, Earth. The best and brightest, the new age, outward. Nothing on the back. Interesting, interesting. Can I do something with the water cooler? Oh, I totally can, but it doesn't do much. Well, that was a tease. It just drops a cup. I don't know how that helps me. I thought I was actually going to be able to, like, drink water. Security and transport, William MacArthur. We already went that way with... We already went that way once. We went to his council. Is this his office? Not his quarters? Yeah, these are offices, aren't they? There's only one office left. Wait. Wait. Lead lunar... You remember how Rosa was writing about an ASE, and then how the game in what we were reading from I believe it was Rolfson was saying that you can only make hologram projections in the place that you can only watch them in the place that they were made, and how there's currently a hologram projection in here leads me to believe that the ASE unit that she's so excited about, the one that has like the personality and everything, is inside here. But because there's no one else on this world, it is remembering people via holograms, which is really sad. Let's go find out if we're right. Yeah, look at you, buddy. Hello, buddy.
What the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
Did that show that the... I'm sorry, did that show that an ASE shot her? Maybe not this ASE, because this one was left behind. Maybe their ASE shot her? And also, are they just abandoning the Earth and everything after the blackout? Or was this planned prior to the blackout? Maybe the blackout was just because they weren't using the resources correctly, and instead... It's just, I don't know, like maybe they were... Maybe this MacArthur guy was just planning on, like, leaving from the beginning. Not the beginning. You don't do all this to leave from the beginning. But, like, maybe he reached a point where he either went stir crazy up here, so far away from home, and was like, listen, we're never going to be able to reach our task. Let's instead just go self-preserve, is what it sounded like. And then he still is to that point. But, like, after the blackout, he's like, yeah, absolutely. Now we just have to leave and abandon everyone. Or was the blackout caused because he was leaving and abandoning everyone? Oh, it's a chicken or egg situation. Hello, buddy. What do I do with you? Hardware malfunction detected. Maintenance required. Where does one maintain one of these things? In here? No? Yes, maybe. Because these doors are closed still. Okay. Let's go in here. Since you were the only witness. And because... like they said, you can only project in places that you've been and recorded. So I'm assuming I have to take this thing around to learn the story. I'd have to project further and further. I need to find a place to repair you, though. Maintenance. That sounds promising. Take you into the maintenance. To the right, maybe? And then down the stairs. I guess I could have went left down the stairs. Also, this thing over here looks promising too. Not in the same capacity. Like, I don't think it's just there's papers. I'm gonna put a pin in this one because I feel like I need to get this guy up and running. But I need to go up there and check that stuff and see if the papers matter, or even the... It looks like a green eco vending machine, but I still want to take a closer look. That's gonna need laser cutters. Right now, my main focus and my main priority is getting this person taken care of, and I don't know where to... Oh, right here. I bet.
Initiating ASE maintenance protocol. Running ASE hardware diagnostic.
So is it just going to fix them, or do I need to?
Connection to lunar facility network. Failed.
Great.
ASE network access port status. Defective.
Replace...
Component replacement is advised.
Replace network component. Remove ASC cover lid. Place network parts on table. Replace network component. Put ASC cover lid back on. What is this? I don't know what that is. It's... Oh, okay. This is up here. You see how it has the number 1, 2, and 3? It looks like that is number 1. See repair progress. I don't know how to do this though. I think those are like explicit instructions, but it still doesn't really help. I keep getting an interact. There it is. Now this will help. So I need all 3 of those parts, and maybe I was... Maybe I need to go find all 3 of those parts. ASE, keeping memories safe. How to play back your recorded memories. Return to the location of recording. Activate any authorized ASE unit. Watch your memory come to life. Useful. It'll be extremely useful in this game. Somebody was just drinking down here. I hope that's like cream soda bottles and not like actual alcohol. Because maybe you shouldn't be drinking while working on like a very important situation. Okay. This is number 2. I have 2 of the 3, I think. I just need to find number 3. Jeez. Where would number 3 be? I hear you. I hear you, buddy. This is the emitter and receiver, so this is how they sent this like helium-3 energy back towards Earth. Oh, maybe here. Why would they store a part in here? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't think they would have stored a part in there. That's probably something I have to do with the ASE. That's all 3 parts. Okay, and what's this? What is this? I'm gonna leave that open. I feel like a lot of this game isn't unlocked until you get the ASE, probably. One would be the completely flat one. Oh, it's a puzzle. Wait. One, 2, and 3. So this goes in like this, right? No? Well, now I'm just confused. I don't understand. Oh. I don't get it. I very clearly don't get it. Maybe I go backwards? Do I work my way backwards? Number 3. Number 3. I don't go backwards. I don't understand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I see. I get it now. The first part is on the... Okay. It's like a plug and a socket. So now the second part goes... The second part goes on top of that up. Wait. Like that? And that means the final part's gonna go like that. I didn't understand at first. I didn't understand because I wasn't looking properly.
Established. Proceeding with ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE thruster status. Defective. Full thruster replacement is advised.
So now I need to repair the thrusters. Each part of this is a bit of a puzzle, eh? Turn ASE and remove wing, place thruster parts on table, replace thruster. Okay, should I go ahead and turn it and replace? So then once we find all the parts, we can just come fix. And it looks like all the parts are gonna be in the area in here, which was apparently Isaac Johansson's. Because they opened it up for, I'd imagine something. Young Claire Johansson claims WSA competition trophy. In the stunning conclusion to a neck-to-neck race, undergrad student Claire Johansson, daughter of Lunar Council member Isaac Johansson, has claimed first prize in the WSA's prestigious Our Future competition. An initiative of the WSA, the biannual competition is the largest of its kind and stimulates innovation of space travel and sustainable development technologies. Head WSA scientist and Lunar Council member Rosa Laverde heads the jury herself. Claire Johansson's entry testifies of brilliance rarely seen at her age, commented Dr. Laverde on Johansson's design. The efficiency and durability of her rocket's design is exceptional and stands out from the rest. As part of her prize, Claire Johansson has received an open invitation to join Dr. Rosa Laverde's research team on the moon. But in a remarkable turn of events, the young Johansson has expressed no interest in joining unprecedented, Dr. Laverde remarked. So Claire just said no. So that is the story as to why Claire is not on the moon with her dad and her sister and her Teddy, or her sister's Teddy, and that's Rosa and ASE. So who took care of Claire because their mom died? Wait, does the back show anything? For Daddy from Keith and Teddy. Keith? Kathy. Who the heck is Keith? Why am I toggling these? Game? Never do that again, please. I don't want to be possessed. Thank you very much. That was strange. There's a piece. Was that the only piece I needed? Hi, Isaac. I know you're busy, but could you install a new module to my ASE soon? Lead engineer Sarah Baker from Pearson Space Station has designed an additional emotion module that seems fascinating. It'd mean the world to Kathy, too. Rosa. Hi, Rosa. I apologize, but pressing matters at Toomba require my full attention for the next few months. Besides, you know how dearly Kathy wants an ASE of her own. She hasn't stopped asking for one ever since you showed her yours. How are her growth results? Isaac. Hi, Isaac. Of course, our duties come first. As for Kathy, I need to be honest with you. The test results are in, and she's not at all growing like a girl her age should. I worry for her health. Isaac. Maybe she was better off on Earth after all. Please at least consider the program. Rosa. You know that she'd be no better off on Earth than here. I'll think about the program. Thank you. You mean a lot to her. Is Isaac... Oh, man, dude. Every time I read about Isaac, the more we learn about him, the more I feel like he just buried himself in his work after his wife died. And, like, to the point where, like, he brought his daughter here, but he doesn't really, like... And they were staying in the same area and everything, but he's not the one, like, he's asking for, like, growth results and, like, how she's coming along, like, which means that he's not part of that life. This goes first. No, it goes across like that, right? Does it not go across like that? Am I crazy? Oh, is there lines on this? Wait, what? Hold up. Maybe I should start on my way back. Which, if I start from here, it's gonna be this one? Question mark? No, that's the second. I don't actually know. Okay, so it's always gonna start from that angle. So it does start with this thing. But apparently not. Apparently not there. Oh. Oh, it's coming out. It's not going across. So then we have this thing. Wait, this one has... It's not that thing, it's this thing. Because that has lines that this one doesn't have. At least I don't think it has lines. Let's try this one. No, I guess it is this one. I just don't recognize those lines in the actual photo, but I guess it has lines in there. I don't I don't know. It matches up with those lines, I guess, so that's why I didn't really see it. And then next you have this again. And then I'm not even sure. It kind of makes me feel like it's that one, but it would be there. And then followed by this one. Now it just makes sense. And then the last piece would be this piece. Just a simple flip up, and then we're good to go.
ASE thruster replacement successful.
That's good to hear.
Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
That's back here.
Local lockdown in effect.
Local lockdown. Reset required. Well, do I have a friend yet? I am assuming they did give it its emotion chip, eh? What does this mean, control? Oh, that is gonna be pretty freaking cool. So then, like, something like this, I could just... I need a flashlight, but I could just go in and go explore. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. But it's gonna be cool in the next episode, because it has been a wee bit longer than I was meaning to do this episode. If you made it to this point of the video, I'm assuming you either A, like my content, or B, might have fallen asleep or like lurked while you're at work. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave it a like. It means a lot to me. And if you want to subscribe, feel free. Besides that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.